Hello, I'm Ritz Blues, and this is my GDQ submission for Untitled Goose Game 100%. So Untitled Goose Game 100% includes all of the main tasks, the final tasks, the hidden tasks, the speed tasks, as well as getting the crown and being crowned at the end of the game. It's a fairly technical run. There's a lot of RNG that can affect it. As well as a lot of AI manipulation and clips and glitches that can be used to help save time and multitasking. So without further ado, 3, 2, 1, honk. Okay, so right off the bat, we're going to escape the starting area. We're going to grab this boot and go through the gate without actually opening it using boot clip. There we go. And that saves a couple seconds off of opening the gate, as many as like 8 to 10 seconds, depending on how the gate falls normally. And already we're in the garden section. We're going to start gathering up what we need there for the picnic. We got Wet Willy early on, which is pretty good. We got our radio. We don't need Willy to come step in the water now, so this is going to affect the timing that we do things here just a little bit. So we're going to grab the basket first because Willy's going to make his way right back inside in no time at all. So we're going to plop that right on down there. Honk at Willy so that he gives us just a second to beat him inside the gate and lock him out. And now Willy is locked out of the gate. We get our first hidden task, lock the groundskeeper out of the garden and steal his keys. So he's going to go for his watering can, which is right there, unfortunately. It's right kind of in the middle. So we're going to go off to the side here and sneak this jelly right over here. Hopefully he won't see it later. And he's going to notice that his jam is missing, so we're going to make our way over here to this pumpkin and use it to do butt cabbage, where we push this cabbage and start doing cabbage picnic. If we're quick, we can get out of here before he notices that I'm gone. Don't have a lot of time, though. Alright, we're good. So now we've got our pumpkin, we've got our cabbage, and he also knows that the jelly is missing. Butt cabbage is done because you cannot grab the cabbage. You can drag this pumpkin because it has a stem, but there's nothing on the cabbage that you can grab or drag or use to move it, and it rolls kind of where it wants to. So using the drag mechanics of the pumpkin, we can actually get a lot more modular movement with the goose booty than we can by just walking into it with tank controls. So now we're going to finish gathering the items that we had on the picnic basket here. We still have 2 more that we need, which is the thermos and the carrot. So now we're going to go for the thermos. And in addition, it looks like he's gone for something I don't want him to go for, which is probably the spade. Alright, we got his attention now. No. Alright, cool. I don't want him to chase me with the thermos. I just want him to know that it's gone and that I took it. Once he turns off the faucet and he sees the thermos is gone, he should head over to the tulip and put him right in position for me to steal his hat. Little slow, but that's okay. We got his hat, so now we're going to go hide it, and this will do 2 things for us. One, it'll force him to go after his sun hat, which is one of the objectives we need, and it'll let us grab this rake for free. So now we got the rake, we're going to go do rake in the lake. But we're going to pause for just a second to grab this carrot. Because now he's got his sun hat, we're going to finish picnic. Oh, we forgot the apple, that's terrible. So that's going to throw us off by just a few seconds. No big deal, though. And there we go. So now Willy is going to stomp his foot, and he's going to make his way over to the garden sign and the no goose sign and try and hammer it into the ground. And we're going to stop him from doing that. So we got raking the lake. That's all the garden tasks done except for one final task here. So he's got the sign. Yeah. Normally we'd be walking back, he'd be about to hammer it by now. So we lost a couple seconds there by forgetting the apple. And honk. Okay. And that is gardens done in under 5 minutes. So now we're going to start doing some of the hidden tasks over in High Street. First thing we're going to do is make somebody from outside of High Street buy something back. And we're going to make Will buy his spade back here. So we're going to put it right over here by the other gardening tools. We're going to make our way over to the scales here. And we're going to make the scales ding while Willie is busy purchasing his spade back. And now that the scales are going ding, we're also going to spook the kid and get him to run all the way over to the puddle. Perfect. Give that a second. Alright, so that's it for that. 5.5 minutes in, we're ready to do High Street with a reset. So there's our first reset. So now we're going to do all the tasks in High Street in under 7 minutes, no problem. If you get some really good cycles, you can also possibly do this with back gardens. But if things go wrong like this, so unfortunately I did not want her to do that. Yep, that's bad. So we're gonna have to spook the kid back into there again. That's just unfortunate. It happens. At least we're not trapped in there with the kid. So while she's putting the plane back, we're gonna grab this umbrella. How did she see me? You terrible person, you. Okay. Grab that umbrella. I guess we'll take the broom while we're at it. Okay. Set the kid free in just a moment. Grab his glasses. We're going to come over to the shop, and had things gone a little better, we would be able to steal these glasses right away. I don't know where your broom is, lady. Where's my broom? She says. I don't know, but here's the kid's glasses. So we're going to let him have those. Here we go. We're going to spook the kid back in the box, but then we're going to spook him right back out of the box. And hopefully the shopkeeper will make her way. Good. We'll make her way to the garage door and open it. I think she did, but we'll see in just a moment. Yep, she did. We're good. So we're going to get all the shopping done here, except for like the produce. We're going to get the loo paper here. Kid buys back his plane. Boo! Get in there, kid. Get in there, kid. Alright, we got her. So now, all we got to do is grab a piece of produce and this lovely toothbrush right here. And that'll finish our shopping and wrap up High Street. Grab that right there. And that wraps up shopping. So now we're done with High Street. I don't feel like we did this particularly quickly, so we're going to do one additional reset just to ensure that we can do back gardens fairly quickly. So we're going to go ahead and take this bottle as a backup strat to get into back gardens a little bit faster than walking all the way up to the entrance. And then we'll take our reset. So the time loss is in the reset, which that little piano note there is all we need to hear to know that we've made it to back gardens. Okay, we got newspaper cycle, which is a good cycle. We're going to wait for him to look, and then once he looks again, we're going to grab his slipper and hide it. We're going to hide his slipper right over here. And we're going to grab this hat right there. Try and get that newspaper out of here before he notices it. Perfect. I'm going to take that pipe right over here. Perfect. And last but not least, alright, we're going to actually manipulate him back one more time because I don't want him following me downstairs. Alright, there we go. So we got the manipulation. Alright, so hopefully, as long as he doesn't see his newspaper, we are good to go. And as long as he doesn't see his pipe as well. So we're gonna... Okay, he doesn't see his pipe. So we're gonna grab that pipe. Put that right there by Tina. Hopefully she sees it. Good. And the hat. And now we can grab the goose. Very good. Very nice. Now hopefully Tina will make her way down here just in time to see the gate. If she doesn't, I will coax her into seeing it now by letting her see this. Okay, so while she's shutting the gate, I'm going to hide in the spot that the goose statue used to be, and that should give Tina just the right amount of time to come dress me up while I catch T-Cycle. Got it. Perfect. So now we got Roger to spit out his tea, and Tina is just in the right spot for her to see the soap here, which is what we want. Pop that in there. We got to shed this ribbon off here because otherwise it'll get Roger to come after us later, and we don't want that. All right. We have shredded the squirrel, given a little trim there. We're going to come back over this way and grab all the items we need to finish the laundry here. Okay. Alright, so we're good here. Gonna get that. We're gonna interrupt Roger's T-Cycle just long enough to catch that slipper. Come over here, grab the bra. That'll interrupt Tina. She gets that nice and wet. Okay, so this will get us through there. So the last bit, after she trims the rose, we're going to have somebody break the vase. We're going to make that somebody. Okay, so we're going to have Tina help us out here. We're going to make our way right through here. Stop for a second. She's going to open up the back entrance to let us out. So we had a bad high street, but we had a very good back garden. Unfortunately, I couldn't pair them together, but that's okay. So now, at the 13-minute mark, we're going to go break this vase and head to the last area. Pretty good. So now we're making our way to the pub, the final area of the run, before we do the post-game, at least the main game. So after resetting, I'm going to zoom in, and we're going to move this box somewhere a little more convenient. It'll be a surprise for the post-game here, but just say that we're going to need that box for later. Now we're going to sneak our way into the pub here, make our way past Vinny, say hello. Hi, Vinny. And then we're going to honk. There we go. We're going to make our way right up here, and if the pub lady's in the right spot, we can grab this right here. Nope, she's not in the right spot, so a little bit of a delay, but otherwise we should be okay. Alright, we're good to run outside with it. I don't want her to catch me, but I don't want to lose her either. So we're going to make our way right under this little barrier. And we're going to fill this pint glass with water. A lot of water. Maybe a little too much water. While she thinks about why a goose would steal her pint glass, we're going to sneak our way right back into the pub. Vinny didn't notice us, so we're good. So now we're going to make our way right over here, grab this candle, and we're going to start setting the table. Because after all, after a hard day's work goosing around town, I like to relax with a nice meal at the pub. But we got to set the table before we can do that. So we're going to go around and we're going to grab a candlestick, a fork, a knife, and a pepper grinder. And we'll set ourselves a nice little goose-sized table there. Whoop. Yep. Perfect. Sneak the boat right out of there. Turn off the water because we don't want to waste water. Then we're going to do a swag clip here. Get us right out of the pub. And then start making our way over here. We have a really good chance to grab the stool here, so we're going to do that now so we're not waiting too long to do it later. Grab that hat because we're going to need it later. And now we are set for one last task. So we're going to start setting the table here. We also going to need this plate right up here. So that's pretty good. That's even better. Alright, and we're going to see what old man's up to. Is he about to throw his dart? No, he's about to play his harmonica. We got plenty of time. So, when he's done playing his harmonica, whoops, here we go. Lovely. Elegant. As soon as he's done with that, we're going to try and catch him in dart cycle. He looks like he's about to do that. He's just put his harmonica down. So he's going to grab his dart, and I think we're going to be in a pretty good spot to catch him right there. All right, so we got the dartboard. We got the table. So we're going to make our way back over here so he sees us, because I don't want him coming back behind there. Pub ladies are on their way out of the pub. We're going to grab this hat, and now we're going to get Vinny. Hopefully Box Lady doesn't push him too far. Perfect. Come on, Vinny. You know, I don't think I've punished you enough, Vinny. You've made life very difficult in previous runs. So we're going to make our way right over here. Honk as she does that. Grabs that sign. Vinny sees me. He comes in. I come out. And perfect. Let's give Vinny a nice new piece of headgear. Excellent. Absolutely gorgeous. You're looking good there, Vinny. So we're pop our way out of the pub there with another swag clip. We don't need this, though. We need the boat. So we're going to take this little lovely boat right here. I'm going to follow closely behind Vinny because he's going to show us the way to our final prize. Okay. Excellent. So now we're going to make our way over here. Sail our boat right under the bridge there. We're going to grab little Timmy, and he's going to help us get through the model village. Just like that. We're going to go all the way over to this lovely castle. And grab the bell. So now we've got the bell. No vandalism required for that. And we're going to pop our way back the way we came. And instead of going all the way through the pub, and all the way through the back garden, and all the way through the high street, and all the way through the garden, we're just going to make our way over to this little gate right here, and clip our way through, like that, and make our way back home. And that'll be a good setup for us to be able to do the post game. So we've got everything done in the main game. We've done all the final tasks and all the main tasks for garden, back garden, high street, pub. And with this, we'll also have the main task done for the finale. So sub 19 for AMT is not bad. There's definitely been some better ones. The only real rough part I had up to this point was High Street. And probably could have saved maybe 30 seconds at Garden if I had a little bit better luck with some of it. But otherwise, not a bad run. Shoutouts to Tasselfoot, by the way. Very good runner of this game. Alright, so now we're in the post-game, and so most of the tasks that we have to do for the post-game revolve around gathering these flowers from each of the areas. So the final area has a chrysanthemum. The pub has the daisy. Grab that, there we go. The pub has the daisy. The high street has the lily. The garden... Sneaky. Okay, cool. He didn't see me. Very good. The garden has the tulip, and the back garden has the rose. So we're going to bring this chrysanthemum over here, and lucky us, the box didn't move anywhere, which is exactly what we wanted. So we're going to put this chrysanthemum over by this flower basket. Then we're going to make our way over to the garden and grab the tulip. There's the bell. I do enjoy hearing that at this point. So let's see. Hopefully we can get out before he sees me. Alright. We are good. Alright, cool. Didn't lose much time doing that. Did have to kind of juke Willie a little bit there, but it's not the worst thing I've had to do. Alright, so that's tulip. We kind of flung it there with our booty a little, but that's okay. We'll get it in position in a minute here when we grab the lily from High Street. So all throughout this middle hub by the well, there are several gates that we can use to kind of cross back through each of the areas. And so that's prominently going to be where we're going to be hanging out during the post-game here. We need to go to High Street twice, unfortunately, because we just have the one goose beak, unfortunately. So we're going to come over here, we're going to grab this lily, and we're going to make our way right back out of here before she even knows it's gone. So the kid's not in a good position. I don't want him over there. I mean, I kind of want him over there, I guess. I'm thinking about co-op where I want him the other way, but that's actually a decent spot to have him. But we'll get him back on the return trip there. Okay, let's grab that tulip, reposition that. All right, so now we're going to go back to High Street again. And we're going to come out of High Street with 2 items this time. We're going to go through there with a pair of glasses and a soccer ball. And depending on where the kid is, it might be fastest just to grab his glasses. This is pretty good. We want him to run towards the soccer ball. Very nice. Got that. All right, so now we can take this soccer ball with us, as well as his glasses. And the reason we want the kid's glasses and not any of the glasses in the shop is that the shopkeeper will chase us if we have the other pairs of glasses. But if we just take this pair of glasses, she doesn't care because they're not hers. Even though she's a little bit of a kleptomaniac and a little bit forgetful, and if it just happens to be on her table, clearly it's one of her shop items. But she doesn't have a table for glasses, so we don't have to worry about that for poor Timmy back there. So soccer ball is a little bit like the cabbage. It's, you know, you can't pick it up, but you can push it. The big difference, though, is that you can peck the soccer ball to heavily influence its movement in a brief little burst. I like to use this right side fence to get us all the way up here. And we're going to try and bust out the planks here. That's pretty good. Not the worst planks I've seen, but pretty good. So hopefully we can get this ball right there. Okay. Not a bad soccer ball so far. So next we want to make sure that Willie takes the soccer ball and not the glasses, which he might if he stops kicking it away, I guess. And that's fine. If he gets over here with it, then that'll make it a little easier for me to push the ball right where I want it to go, which is over here. Okay. So once again, we can use the fence to help us guide this ball all the way up the side into that little spot right there. That's where the ball's going to hang out for the rest of the post game until we come back. I'm going to drop those glasses there. Sneak that right there. Oh, gonna try that again. Good. All right. So we got that there. Unfortunately, okay, good. Yeah. Oh. Up. No, 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 no. It's okay. Don't mind me. All right, cool. So we got dressed up. Okay. Grab that. We're gonna sock clip out of here in just a second if she stops kicking me. Take this sock and use it to escape the area. Now that she's going to fix her squirrel bush, we can get this rose in position. I've got the ribbon. I did not catch the rose, but that's okay. So now that she's got that, anytime now. There we go. Takes a few tries to get the rose. Rose clip's one of the harder clips in the game. So now that we've got the rose out of there, we're going to go ahead and take it over to the flower basket here. And now for the great equalizer of the speed run, the box. Every speedrunner dreads the box. You don't want to have to play with the box, but unfortunately we do. The box is probably the worst task in the game. Mostly because it involves some really janky, tight angles later on that are just not fun. Haha! Woo! Yay! Give me the flower, please. Having a ribbon on while performing will award us a flower while also getting a hidden task for that. So we're going to have to sneak our way past Vinny here. And we're going to have to battle Vinny. Get that right there. He's going to fall. I'm going to plop that flower right in the box here. And hopefully we can get it away from him before he notices that it's gone. I would normally not like to have to take this across with just the flower, but because Vinny showed up and because I couldn't get him in the right position, we had to improvise just a little bit. So now we're going to make our way back in while Vinny's distracted and grab that hat, and we're done with the pub. Grab the hat, and out we go. Yep, don't worry, Vinny, I'm not coming back. I'm good. I'm good. So we got our hat. We got the flower, we got the box. We're going to put the hat in the box, and hopefully it's going to play nice. All right, so now we're going to grab that box with the flower and the hat, put it all together. We got ourselves a lovely bouquet of flowers. So now we're going to drag the box with the hat and the flower all the way back to back garden. So this is a relatively easy part that's followed by a very difficult part. This would be a great opportunity to read donations, take selfies, you know, check your Twitter feed, whatever you want to do, because this is a pretty slow part followed by a very frustratingly difficult part. Check your timer because your laundry's done, stuff like that. So once we get past the last little bit of this hill, this uphill portion, everything slows down even more. We're going to try our hardest to get this box right where we want it. But unfortunately, it does not seem like it's going to play nice. Okay, I think we've got it now. So if we just grab it like that and pull. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. So now, if we can just get it in the grass, we're going to bring this over here. Pop in the box right here. I don't know why why he's taking the long way around, or he's grabbing the flower first. I would prefer him to take the box, but that's okay. He saw everything, and the important thing is that, you know, he saw what he needed to see. Hopefully he'll get the box now. Excellent. So he'll throw me over, which means I only get one shot at catching an item as it comes over the fence. So that'll give Tina something to do while we catch this hat. And I missed. So that's bad. So we're gonna have to steal this flower and clip it right back through. Nope, okay. Can we do the hat? And this, there we go, hat came through. Hey Raj, there's the hat. Try it again, bud. It's an unfortunate loss of time, but we'll try again. Alright, we got the hat. Hooray. Hat's done. Tina? Tina? Hi. There's a hat here. Why don't you go put it away? Perfect. Okay, so she's busy with that. Alright, so the last thing we're going to have to do while she's putting that hat on there is kick a soccer goal. And... Alright, we're good. So once we got that notification, congratulations, the reward's waiting for you at home, we can make our way back to the main area, the starting area of the game, and we're going to go collect our prize. So we're going to make our way back to the garden, and the final tasks we have to do, we have to get the crown, but we also have to be crowned. And so this last little manipulation that we're going to do right here, we're going to try and get Willy to get as close to the crown as possible where it spawns, which is over here. We're going to get that. He did not get wet, which is good. We missed the radio. All right, here we go. Oops. Hey, Willy, I do need you to follow me, though. All right, good. He got in the water. So we got the radio playing right at the edge of the lake, and that'll get him to cross the lake and come after the radio in a moment. He should be able to hear it. And while he's busy turning off his water faucet, drying off, only to have to go in the lake again, we're going to grab our crown. And that was very nice. So now we're going to make our way right back to the way we came in. Drag this crown all the way over to where Willy is, and hopefully he's nearby. It does not look like... Oh, okay, that's fine. There we go. Maybe? Please? Here you go. Take your radio. Take the crown. Please. Yes, you get wet. You get the crown. And Willy, please. Please. There we go, that's time. 32 minutes. Probably wasted about 10 seconds because he wouldn't put it on me, but hey, we're done. Hooray! So that's Untitled Goose Game 100%. I've been Ritz Blues, and I thank you all very much for watching. I hope to see you all at GDQ. Bye.